James and I had been married for 8 years. Our life together seemed idyllic, at least from the outside. We had a beautiful home, a shared love of travel, and a dog named Charlie who was the light of our lives. But, as I would soon discover, appearances can be deceiving. It all began one rainy afternoon when I decided to clean out the attic. I was sorting through old boxes when I stumbled upon a worn leather-bound diary. At first, I thought it was mine from years ago, but the handwriting wasn't familiar. Curious, I opened it. The first few pages seemed innocent enough, filled with musings about daily life. But as I continued reading, I realized the diary belonged to James. And it wasn't a record of his life with me, it was a chronicle of his secret relationship with another woman. The entries were explicit, detailing dates, conversations, and even plans for the future. My heart sank as I read about weekends he claimed to be on business trips but was actually spending with her. I felt a mixture of disbelief and fury. I couldn't confront James right away. I needed to be sure, to gather more evidence. Over the next few days, I noticed things I had overlooked before: the late nights at work, the unexplained credit card charges, the way he seemed more guarded with his phone. One night, while James was asleep, I checked his messages. There it was, her name, the same one from the diary. Their messages confirmed everything I had read. The betrayal was undeniable. I decided to confront him. The next evening, I placed the diary on the kitchen table and waited for him to come home. When he saw it, his face turned ashen. "What is this?" he stammered. "You tell me," I replied, my voice trembling. James tried to deny it at first, claiming it was a creative writing project. But when I showed him the messages, he had no choice but to confess. He claimed he still loved me and that the affair was a mistake. I packed my bags that night and left. The pain was unbearable, but staying with him would have been worse. In the months that followed, I focused on healing. I started therapy, leaned on my friends and family, and eventually found peace in the chaos. Looking back, finding that diary was a blessing in disguise. It freed me from a life built on lies and gave me the strength to start anew.